It's Carol. It's our Q&A night. I always like to hop on a little earlier, gives Facebook a little time to catch you up, get some notifications here, and say my hellos, and then give you a full hour of Q&As. So as you're hopping on, say hi. I have all my cameras going. I'm going to be able to show you Design Space if you have questions. If you have questions about the machine itself, feel free to ask. Because I do have that as well. So we have all the cameras. Make sure I have no volume, but I know it takes a little bit, so that's why I wanted to pop on, because it's a delay, obviously. And it's just so interesting to me that there would be so much of a delay. But it is our scheduled Q&A. I do have my phone too, so I want to see if we have any questions. I don't know, and I'm very curious to know. I post, and I know people get tired of the everyone post, like where I tag everybody, but I really do want you to ask questions, and I want you to participate and do all of those things that can get you the best out of this membership. So that is the reason for it. But I didn't see too many questions, but I did see a few. And then I'll have some shout outs as well. For some ladies that have been posting. So, hey Nancy, yes, hi CC girls. I figured there's always a delay. So I hopped on a little early because I definitely do want to give you guys a full hour of a Q&A. I know that a lot of you look forward to it and have your questions. So, hey Patches, I have my tea. It's a little chilly here in Florida, believe it or not. But I'm always a tea girl. So at night, I'm a tea girl. In the morning, I'm a coffee girl. Oh, thanks, Patches. I like your post. Which post? Did you mean the, hey, Shelly. So, for those that are popping on or going to watch the replay, know that there was a pre-recorded tutorial that was uploaded in the hub, and I showed you how to make these little cuties. I thought these were so precious. This is in Design Space, so you're not purchasing an SVG unless you don't have Cricut Access, which actually you could tell me, I think it's like 99 cents, I'm assuming. But go check out the pre-recorded tutorial, because I think these would be super cute. And I think it was Elaine that said she has a little kids group, and she said this would be perfect for them to make as a treat. So, hey Mona. Oh, no. 75 here, mine now. Okay. Marcus said perfect. All your posts. Oh, thanks, Patches. Those are so cute, aren't they, Nancy? And believe it or not, so actually, Shelly, this is a really good one for you, because actually in the hub, there are a couple of videos about how to use the markers, but I'll definitely show it to you here. But on this one, you can see that the eyes and the little feet and the hands and all that was drawn on. So that video I posted today will walk you through it, but I will definitely do that. Hey, Karen. And I'm following your questions as they're going along. So just giving everybody time to get here. I do think I have my machine on. So I will look at that. Oh, freezing in Sacramento. I must be really naive, because I didn't think California got really bad snowstorms. And I mean, I know it's obviously people that are up in the mountains, but oh my gosh. There's a lady that delivered her baby in that. That was a dangerous snowstorm. Hey, Julie. Aren't they adorable? I think so too. I had fun making them. I really did. I had fun making them. And you can make them any color you want. I mean, you could do a white bunny. If you want to even like put a little pom-pom on the back, you could do that. So lots of cute ideas. Hey, Nettie. Shelley said, oh, perfect. Yeah, it's the worst. That's all I keep seeing on the news. Hey, Sherry. So I just popped on early because I know it takes a little bit for Facebook to catch up. Facebook is just, you know. I don't have words, ladies. I don't have words. That is why I love the hub, because I have like peace of mind knowing that everything that we do here, all the content is somewhere else other than here, because I don't know, sometimes I get the feeling like I'm going to wake up and it's going to be gone. Not yet, Karen. So for those that don't know, my husband does custom tumblers. It's Snurhead Tumblers. It's actually our last name spelled backwards. And he has, believe it or not, it sounds kind of funny. I say it. I mean, I'm proud of him for doing it, but I just never thought I would say those words. But he has a craft show. He has a craft show on Saturday here in the Villages. So if you're local and you know where Sea Breeze Recreational Center is, we will be there from 9 to 2 this Saturday, which is March 11th. So, first time here. Welcome, Millie. Welcome, welcome. Actually, Millie, you had a question about markers. Shelly has a question on how to use them. So we'll kind of tie that in. A couple of questions. So if you're new here, we do Q&As twice a month. So the calendar will show you when it's a Q&A. And in the morning, I come in and I'll put a post. If you can't make the live, don't feel you have to. You can post your question under that post, and then I answer it live. So I always want everybody to get the same advantage. I know some ladies work at night. You obviously have other events going on, but I never want you to miss something. So that's why I do that. Hey, Penny. Howdy from Wyoming. Hello. No, you didn't. No, that's my mock-up. Not my mock-up. That was my painting to know that I could do the painting. Not yet, Nettie. That's March 24th. So no, you did not miss it. I know, I hope he does too. Okay, it's 8 o'clock. So let's get to some questions. Drop your questions in the comments. We do have ladies here that do answer them as well, but I do try to get through all of them. So Shelly actually had a question. How do you use the marker sign? So let me show you. So the project we made today, it was a pre-recorded video, and there are some other projects in the hub. So let me get to my screen first. So when I mean the hub, for those that don't know, the hub is, and you should know, but because you get information on it, but if you don't, if you go to the CricutAcademy.com, you would have received an email and a login. This is where the hub is, and this is where everything is for our replays and our projects for this month and the calendar. But if you want to find, so let's see if I type in search pen, it's going to pull up a couple, sometimes it pulls up Q&As, but you can see, Shelly, we use the pen on the gingerbread cookie jar tags. We used it for the candy jars. We've used it for a Father's Day card. I just used it for the lollipop holder. And then we had some questions on it for Q&As. So the hub has a very, very smart search engine that allows you to find the words, and it'll pull up the actual video. So please, please, please utilize that. Okay? But I will show you. So there's I have the Cricut Maker. That's what I used for this project. And Millie, you asked about pens. I personally I don't do too many projects where I use pens. I mean, I use them, but I use the Cricut pens. There's hacks out there to use different pens, but my advice, if you're new to cricketing or anything like that, maybe just stick with a small pack, get used to using it before you start doing hacks. I'm not a hack girl, I will tell you that. But when you have your Explorer Air or your Maker, there are two housing little houses on your machine. This one typically will hold the blade or any other tool that you might be using, like a deep cut blade or a knife blade and so forth. But this housing right here is for the pen. So when the pens come with Cricut, they have this little arrow, and then you just legitimately open up your little piece. You'll hear it lock. You're going to hear it like pop, and then you're going to close it. Okay? On the Cricut Joy, there's only one housing, but it's the same thing. The only thing, if you have the Cricut Joy pens are different. So they specifically say Cricut Joy. Okay, so they actually have the Cricut. So when you're purchasing markers, make sure you know which one you're doing. But it is super easy to use the pen. Follow the directions on Design Space, and that's kind of something I talk about with this project too, because it will tell you, put the pen in clamp A, put the fine point blade in. It tells you all of that. Okay? Perfect. Welcome everybody. Welcome. Thanks, Patches. Hey Carla, how are you? It's 5 o'clock. Oh, by you. Thank you, Patches. I go to the Be Inspired with Carol to get to the hub. Nancy, actually the best way, so let's say you don't remember how to get to the hub. You can go to my blog, which is beinspiredwithcarol.com. That's the blog. If you guys have been following, which I hope you have, for you to be here. But this is the blog, so there's some projects on here. There's a little tab, where did it go? Right here where it says member login. You can go right there, Nancy, and then click here, and it'll take you right there. Okay? So if you happen to, forget to type in or save it in your favorites or something like that, you can always go to beinspiredwithcarol.com, go to member login, and that'll take you right to the hub. Okay? So I hope that helps. Thank you. The easiest way to go with the email. Yep. And then Lisa said, when you signed up, you'll get a series of emails, and in there are important links. You will also get a separate email regarding the hub and going there. So when you first go to the hub, you set up a password. Once you set up your password and you log in, as long as you never log out and you go there, you'll always be in the hub. Perfect. Hey, Debbie. Okay, so let's get and ask your questions. I'm going to go in here. We got a couple comments. Sheila is on her way home from her vacation. Okay, I'm not sure if Fern or Luann are on here, and I'm not sure what you were asking. So you were asking, Fern's question was, what are your thoughts on Canva creatives? So I use Canva for my graphics, and I use Canva for everything. I love Canva. But when it said Canva creatives, when I looked that up, there's graphic designers that can sign up to work for Canva. So Fern, if you're on here, could you let me know what your question is regards to, or even Luann, because Luann said I like to know this too. I love Canva. So I do all my graphics in Canva. So if you go to my canva.com, I do everything here. Everything. Everything. So that is the only software that I use. But I love it. And I do pay, I think it's $12.99 a month. Well worth it. Well worth it. I've been using it for 4 years. I absolutely love it. So it does have a feature where you can now make your own SVGs on there. I think that is a paid feature, but I will tell you that I have tried to make SVGs on there, and they still need a lot of tweaking before they're good enough to put into Design Space. That's all I can say on that. They make it look like, oh, save it as an SVG, get it over to Design Space, but I've had some glitches. So when I make an SVG or I sell an SVG, I do additional steps, even if I create it in Canva. Bridget says, I can't find my emails for the Cricut Academy or the DIY Club, and I want to pen the hub. Oh, so Bridget, go to beinspiredwithcarol.com and go to member login and go there. And you'll be able to find the actual links to the hub. If you still have problems, it's not letting you in, maybe something got janky, then make sure you email Amanda at customerservice@beinspiredwithcarol.com. So customer service at beinspiredwithcarol.com is my customer service email, and I have Amanda who helps me get you ladies all into the hub, helps you with your payments, helps you with anything related to any membership that I have. Okay, Kim added it to the main page. Perfect. Hey, Hazel. In your voice search, put in what you're looking for and any email pertaining. Oh, yeah. So Patches is saying put in your search bar in your mail, email, and it should pop up too. Okay. So, Fern or Luann, let me know if that answered your question. Molly said, I don't see the bunny hunting shirt video in the hub or in here. Could I see it posted again or directions on how to find it? And then Sheila said it was in Design Space, looking for the live. So, I typically don't share my lives into the group because my motto here is I don't like to overwhelm you. So I am not one to share a lot as far as lives in here because I think keeping it structured, keeping it simple makes it easier and not overwhelming for you. But I will tell you how to find it. So that was a really cute project. Kim just made some for her granddaughters. Sheila made some for her granddaughters. So lots of ladies are making them. But let me show you. So if you go to Facebook, because I don't think, I'm also on YouTube. But I don't know if I did it on YouTube. No, I didn't move it. So normally a replay, just so you ladies know. So a lot of times if I do something on Facebook, I move it over to YouTube and it makes it just easier to find. But I didn't do that with that. So you should be able to type Be Inspired with Carol Cricut Easter shirt. Let's see if it pops up. Nope. Nope. Okay. Didn't pop. It is on the main page. So let's go to the main page. Oh, maybe because I'm on my personal. Oh, it's a real simple design, and I'll show you where it is as well. Okay, so this is my main page. Let's see. Oh, videos. So go to my main page and go to videos. Holy cow, that's my most popular right now is my sunflower shelf sitter. Oh, it's this one. So it was 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, Molly. That was quick because I haven't been live in a while. Just go under my main page, go to videos, and you'll see it. So actually we did an auction and then we did it there. So that's where you'll find it if you can't find it on YouTube. Now, in Design Space, so let's go to Design Space. Is it Easter shirt? Go to search. Yeah. So to actually find the design itself, it's right here. It's Easter Bunny Hunting T-shirt. And legitimately, you just come in here and hit customize, size out your shirt, and use black heat transfer vinyl, and it works beautifully. So that was a really, really popular project. And I'm so happy I showed you, ladies, because I love it. I love it. Okay. So I hope that answered your question. I think it did. Okay. Melody asked, I'm going back. Oh, Patches is making her shirt. Melody asks, has anyone washed their coloring? Just wondering how the washable mark. Okay, so I did. And the reason I did is because Sheila, okay, let me get it because I have it right here. So, Sheila was making them for her granddaughters, and she says, well, do you think it's going to wash out? And I said, well, that's a great question. I would assume it does. So I did an experiment, and I washed it to see if it washed out, because Sheila didn't want it to wash out. Like, she wants it to be permanent. So she ended up getting permanent fabric markers, not permanent markers, because I was afraid that was going to bleed, but she found permanent fabric markers. And that's what she's giving to Liv and Molly to color. But I did wash it, Melody, and it came out just perfect. And I didn't do anything. I just did regular, normal wash. I think I posted a reel in here, or a video. I posted it somewhere. I might have posted it on the main page, showing you that I did it. So this, I colored it. You guys saw I colored it live. I took some pictures, and then I washed it, and it washed beautifully. So you can save it. They can do it, for a weekend, color it once, color it again, if you use the washable. Okay, perfect. Yes, some of the ladies remember me posting a video. Perfect. I know you guys don't, some of this stuff just doesn't get seen, but that was a great question, because I'm sure others have that same question. Okay, so Cheryl says, I hope to be there, but if not, can you make your own window clings with your Cricut? Yes, you can. So window clings, there's actually a material that's called window clings. And I did see a project that I was going to kind of play with, but I haven't done it. So if I do it, it does entail window clings. Well, you don't, I'll get back to it. I don't want to jump around. Hold on. Let's see. Okay. So there is a material by Cricut, and it's called window cling. So I have green because I had thought of doing Christmas, but obviously, see, I didn't do it. It's still closed. But you can buy the material. But there's a project that I think I want to do that's fun. But long story short, Cheryl, you can do window clings. Just find the right material, and then you can cut it on your machine. Okay. Getting up, I feel like oompa loompa. Nancy said, do you want to watch? That's kind of the idea that they kind of was promoting, to use the washable markers and wash it out, just in case maybe the kids colored it and they didn't like it, they want to wash it out. It's kind of a one-time use shirt, because it's really just an Easter hunting shirt. But you could do it however you want. Like I mentioned, I showed it with washable markers because that's how Cricut had it presented. But then Sheila found the fabric markers because she wanted them permanent. So that's how we did it. Oh yeah, that's great. You can even put them on your fridge, Patches said, for the window clings. Myra said, when pulling up a layer design and you go to the color sync section when two colors are similar, how do you figure out what vinyl color to use? So there's, let's see, I'm trying to see how I can, so let's get into Design Space and then I'll be better to explain it. Let's see, here, Feeling Lucky. Let's add that to the canvas. Edit. I try to keep it simple, ladies. Edit. Okay, view the canvas. There's a couple extra buttons. Oh, let me get this shirt out there. Okay, so here's two colors. Okay, now let me read your question again. Pulling up a layered design and you go to color sync section, when two colors are similar, how do you figure out what color? So basically it's just going to be your preference. So let's say, I'm going to ungroup this, and let's say, oh, is it letting me? No, it's only doing 2 layers. It's not letting me ungroup that one. All right, so let's just move this one back. Let's add another shamrock. Trying to keep it simple. Okay, let's just add that one. It doesn't totally go, but that's okay. Okay, so see how here, Myra, you have 3 different colors, okay? You have this lighter shade. So when you go to the color sync, you have 3 colors. You have the yellow, the darker green, and the green. Now, you can move the darker green and make them all dark green. Now you have 2. Your question, though, had to do, and I can undo that. So your question was, how do you know what color to choose? So when you go to make it, whatever color, it doesn't matter what design space has there. So even if this is yellow, but you put on your mat purple, that's what the machine's going to cut. So whatever these colors are a guide, because to kind of give you like a visual, okay, you're going to cut the lucky yellow because that's what it looks like here. But if you want to get to your mat and you say, well, I only have blue, then you just put blue on the mat and then you cut it. So I hope that makes sense. Whatever is in design space is a visual. What the machine cuts is whatever you put on the mat. So if you put a blue vinyl on the mat or heat transfer vinyl on the mat, that's what it's going to cut. Design space could say yellow, but it doesn't matter. The design space, the color is not recognized by the machine. The color is just more graphics and makes it so that you can see how it's going to visually come together. So I hope that answers your question. Okay. Let's see. Oh, thanks, Kim. Okay, Debbie said, my daughter bought an SVG for me to do on a shirt. I got it into design space, fine. Resized, good. Then I hit to make it and the letters to the words are all over. What do I do? So yes, I see Lisa answered your question. So you'll see sometimes when you get an SVG from other sites, like when I do an SVG, I try to do it where I do everything behind the scenes. So when it gets to you, you just have to hit make it. It doesn't always work that way. Sometimes I think it's okay and then it doesn't work. But if you get an SVG, so let's go back to this one. So let's just make this personalized. We're going to add a text, feeling lucky, Bill. Did you see Bill got a haircut? If you saw the videos today of our paint party. Okay, so let's see if it works. Oh, maybe because... Okay, that one works. Let me ungroup it. That might be. Okay, so here's the thing. Let's say this is the SVG that came through. And you look on the side, Debbie, and you see all your letters are separate. They're not in one line. So what you're going to do is you're like Lisa mentioned, you're going to go ahead and you're going to hit it, hold your shift key, hit it, hold your shift key, hit it, hold your shift key, hit it, and hit attach. Because now when you go to make it, it's going to be attached. If you didn't have it attached, so let's say it was detached, and hit make it. Oh, Carol, show the screen. Okay. So if you didn't hit attach, I see that you said, oh, duh. It's okay. So Look at the side of your screen. If your letters are separated, that means when you hit make it, they're going to go all wonky. Okay? Easy fix. Go highlight each of them and hit attach. And now when you go to your screen, it'll be all together. So attach is the feature where you want whatever you have here to cut exactly like it is on your mat. But that was a great question because you're not the only one, I'm sure. SVGs, a lot of times, my suggestion, and that's why I love working in Design Space, because getting SVGs, a lot of times you could pay for it and then not even know what to do with it, or it's wrong. Trust me, I've had SVGs that were wrong, and I'll go back to the seller and tell them that it's wrong because you paid for it, so you want to be able to use it. But it's good practice to play with them, and then you'll get to learn different features. So that was great. No worries, Karina. Let's see. Yeah. Carla, I need like a bell, like a little bell that says ding, ding, ding. Because I said I'm looking here. That's my face on camera, but my stuff is here. Like what's on the screen is on here. My software. Yes, it is easy to forget to hit attach. Yes, you're good, Debbie. Happy to help. Yes, Elaine, thank you. Oh, can you show your computer? Yes, I'm sorry. Okay, are we all good? Did everybody catch up? I know. What is Inkscape? Kate asked. So Inkscape is a free software where you could design SVGs. I have played in it. It's okay. It's a learning curve. It's just another software where you can make SVGs. You download it. It's a free download. There's lots of videos on YouTube about it. I think the man that used to own 651 Vinyl, which I think he still owns, but it's called 143 Vinyl. He was one years ago that really started talking about Inkscape and giving some tutorials. So that's who I learned from. Not my favorite. But, Kat, let me ask you, are you looking to make SVGs? Is that would be my follow-up question to you. What would be the reason that you would need Inkscape? It's confusing. It looks hard. It has a learning curve. So if you're looking to make SVGs, like I said, Canva allows you to make SVGs, but it needs a lot of tweaking. What I started using is actually Silhouette Business, their software, and it's a little easier to use. But making SVGs is not as simple as everybody may think it is. And I guarantee you sometimes the people that say that they made them did not. If you have the time and you want to make them, but I make them when I want to, but making one takes a lot. So I use Create Fabrica, I use free SVG sites, and we actually have in the hub, we have some resources where you can find free SVGs. Kat said, no way, I'm learning how to just unattach. Okay, good. That's why I do like to keep it simple, but that was funny. So, perfect. Is the picture project still in the hub? Yes. So, anytime there's any projects, that was Bonnie. So, is the picture project still on the hub? I didn't get to finish mine. I got lost on the moving around parts. Oh, no problem. So, any project that we have done, and we've actually, believe it or not, and I didn't even do the woohoo, the Cricut Academy is 1 year old. So last March is when I started it. We didn't really ramp it up till probably June or July with the hub and all of that, but there's projects, I guess ramping up is not the word. The hub came to be in the summer. But there's a year worth of content in the hub because I moved everything over. But Let me get to my screen and show you. So anytime you want to find a project, so let's go back to the Cricut Academy. You can come to the monthly replay button and see 2022, April. So I opened it in March. We didn't start actually doing projects till April. But if you click on any of these tabs, that's where you'll see other projects. So Bonnie, for you, you're going to go to March of 2023. No, we did it in February. We did it February was the project. So February 2023, there is the personalized keychains we did, and then here's the color changing vinyl project. I should add picture to that name so that it comes up in the search, but that's where it would be. It's under the replays, and you can find all projects. Then you can also find projects. Go back to the beginning. Right here, it's tutorials by product, so you can find heat transfer vinyl, vinyl crafts, paper crafts, leather crafts. So a year worth of projects, and there's the colors, special vinyl crafts. So everything is in the hub. You have access to all the replays, and the best place to find them is in the hub. They're here in the group, but they're always like a pain. I was about to say pain in the butt to find. Yeah, I agree, Nancy. You're welcome. Cheryl says, I love the hub. It saved me many times. That's awesome. That is awesome. Oh, thank you, Carla. Carla said, whoop, whoop, way to go, Carol. I'm glad I'm part of your Cricut Academy. We're happy you're here, too. Yes, I know, Kim. 1 year already. It's crazy. The hub rocks. Thank you, ladies. Yeah, it's been a year. So, but the hub was 100% something. I am so happy because, like I said, I've been in groups that don't have private websites, and you can't find anything. Like if I legitimately, and even as somebody who owns the group, like Bonnie said, did we have the vinyl? I'd be like, yes, Bonnie, it's in Facebook, and go search, and hopefully it pops up. And so for me, I think it's beneficial. Oh, thank you, Nancy. Oh, thanks, Bonnie. You ladies are so great. I appreciate it. So drop more of your questions, but I do have some shout outs. So let's take a look because, ladies, when you post your projects, I'm like a proud mama. I get all excited. Okay, so let's go look at some pictures. Is it media? Yep. Okay. As mentioned, let me share my screen so you ladies can see, and this will inspire you. Kim made the shirt. So these are the lucky shirts. She made them for her granddaughters, so she's super excited to share it with them. I love that. That was a really good project. That's the bunnies. So I just posted that pre-recorded video in the hub. You can go watch that. That's our questions. Look at Maria Garcia. She rocked the pom-pom bunnies. So that project is here in the group. That was a project I did on Pinterest. So I only shared the design space. There's no replay. The replay is on Pinterest. Again, I don't move a lot of things that I don't do here as lives. I'll post links or do things like that just because I don't want to overwhelm. But if you want more on this, you can do a search for bunny and it'll show up. Lisa made this adorable unicorn. Look at that. I love that. She made that for your granddaughter, right? Or niece or nephew. I know she had posted. What did she say? Let me get it right. Because I don't like not getting it right. Oh, grandniece, that's what it was. So Lisa made this for her grandniece, the unicorn, and then her brother asked his mom if he could have something, so she made that for her. Yes, I did. I know I was going to go show. Let's go back to media. So what you'll see here in the group too, just come inspire others. And then the final week of the month, we have what's called Creative Week, and that's where just go ahead and implement. Donna personalized these little bunnies. Look how cute that is. There's Carla's little bunnies. Look how adorable. I love, love, love the leopard print. Oh my gosh. And then she even added like stuff. So that's a really cute. Oh, look at that. Look at Carla go. She's got a pink pom-pom. Love it. But it's a cute project. It's a cute project. Donna tried her hands at these bookmarks. So these are mini bookmarks. That video is in the hub. So super excited. And of course she used the little bee. So I was even more excited. Michelle tackled a doormat. So woohoo! I love that. And I think, again, if you're going to try a project, keep it simple. Keep it simple. It's her, I'm assuming, last name. So keep it simple. But it was her first doormat, so excited. Jody made a really pretty shirt. She said she's on a t-shirt kick. So she's got the pretty dolphin. My actually sister-in-law would love that. She's ready for summer. Nancy, that's really cute. If you got a dog lover, she made the bookmarkers too. Look at Joan. Joan made her shirts with her granddaughters. I know I saw it because I always try to post and let you guys know. But they colored them already. So that was perfect. Cuties. And Debbie had made a shirt. That's really cute. Great. I'm thinking, Debbie, is that the one you were talking about? That, oh no, because you didn't figure. That's cute. Shirts. Patches. Made some designs. She put them on wood. That was heat transfer vinyl probably, right? Yep. Life is short. Lick the spoon. Yep. She made some more shirts. I swear I have it all together. And Nicole, who's actually new to Cricut, made some spice jars. So that was fun. And then that's the project for this month. So we're making a pillow, and this is going to go on the pillow. So we've got some layering of heat transfer vinyl going on. So if you haven't checked out the project, but know with the project that you can tweak it to work with whatever you have in your craft stash. But did you see all those projects? Like, that's like a woohoo! Some of you ladies haven't touched your Cricuts, and you're making bookmarkers and shirts and doormats and bunnies and more shirts and all of that. So super excited. So make sure you guys are coming in here and checking it out, because you'll get a lot of inspiration. And if you have questions, everybody loves to help. Let's see. If I only had time, right? I know. Let's see. Oh, Nancy, you were having, I think your app wasn't showing the Pinterest TV. Karina, so that's kind of going with Nancy's too. So if you go to Pinterest, so there's my Pinterest. Right there in the top left-hand corner is a little TV screen, and that's Pinterest Live. I was live a while ago. So I'm assuming you can just search for Be Inspired. Yeah, you can search. Oh, it doesn't show up so easy. So there's a button for DIY, and then you'll scroll down and you'll be able to find me. And once you find me on here, you'll see my previous ones, my previous projects. But I haven't been on for a while. So you'll find it. You just go to, that says upcoming. So where's previous, people? Oh, here, explore past. So just play around in the app and you'll be able to find it. And I think I've posted a link here and there. But I'm not scheduled for Pinterest at all in March because we had a lot going on. Pat just said, I found when I'm using HTV on wood, it's Best to use matte, not glossy, for sometimes if you have a total matte to press, the heat distorts the gloss. Oh, good to know, Patches. I haven't, I usually use matte and not glossy. So that's a great tip. So she's saying basically the glossy doesn't always adhere as nicely as the matte does to wood. Hey, Jody. No problem. Me again. The SVG has 3 colors. So would I do it like the coasters we did? Yes. If you're talking about layering of vinyl, then yes, Debbie. So actually layering of vinyl, even this one. And Carla, have you watched this? Because I know you mentioned something about the registration marks. This video with the little gingerbread is a very simple way of layering vinyl. So yes, I recommend this one if you've never done layering of vinyl, because the other ones have more layers. This one's the most simplistic one, so use that. Nancy says I get excited, right? I know, Patches, awesome. Yes, great job, ladies. Oh, that's very, yeah, Carla says I get excited too. Perfect. I know, Julie, everything looks good. Oh, no TV screen. See, I don't know why some Pinterest don't have the TV screen. Sometimes it has to be updated, but I think even Nancy tried to update it. I've never asked Pinterest, so I'm going to email them. I'll ask them. No TV. I'll ask them and see, because you're not the only one that has said that. Okay. Yes, Carla, because that video will help you with layering. I did not make my shirt. This shirt's from Beware. It's cute. It's cute. Except, it's a little too pink for me. And I love pink. It's a little too pink for me. I don't know, I feel like my mother for some reason. Like today I looked at myself, I was like, my mom would wear this kind of shirt. So it's cute though. Oh, Lisa asked me, yes, Carol, did you see the new beta feature with the warp feature? I did. I saw a couple things come through when I was on TikTok yesterday. So we can take, and ask your questions. If I'm missing your questions, we have plenty of time. We're still on 8:40. Being scared of it. Now I have more free time to create. Perfect. Melody has more time to create. I say with the Cricut, a lot of times I think what happens is we see so many projects out there. We see so many videos. We see so many things on Facebook and YouTube, and we get overwhelmed. But we're overwhelmed from what we're seeing because we've never even started. So my suggestion is find something that you want to make, or maybe you don't even want to make. So go into the hub and, maybe you don't need a gingerbread coaster, but it's really not about the coaster. It's about learning a technique. So sometimes when you're starting off, you may want to do projects that you don't necessarily want to do, but it's going to prepare you for when you do those projects that you want to give as gifts or make for yourself. Neat feature. Okay, so let's take a look into Design Space. Let's see. I think my Design Space is in beta. So let me go up here. So when we're talking about beta, we're talking about, they have a setting now. So just go to your settings and you can application to experience either beta or live. Usually you don't see that option. Like usually your system is live, but for whatever reason, Cricut gives you access to beta. So I hit beta. It's going to restart it. So this is a new feature in Design Space, but it's only available to access subscribers. I think Cricut just wants everybody to be accessed as subscribers. Okay, let me close that. Close that. Is it reopening? I have no patience, ladies. Let's see. Or I have patience, but not. It's doing something. Okay. Okay, so you'll see on top, it says beta. So that means I'm in the beta mode. So you can go into Design Space, go under settings, and then hit beta. And then you'll be able to get into the beta screen. Okay? So when you're in beta, basically what they're doing, let me just go to the new project. We'll go, it keeps popping up, new project, replace. Okay. So, is it up here? So let me put some text. The one I saw was like groovy or something somebody put. Okay. Oh, right here. Okay, so see how this is, I just typed the word in. I know, Mia, I miss her every day, Jody. It's right here. It says warp. So warp, I am subscribed. I am subscribed. Why is it telling me to subscribe? I don't want to hit that because I don't want you to charge me. I'm signed in. So why is it telling me? All right, I'm going to hit subscribe. Let's see what it does. Yeah, nice. Your subscription is active. I know it is. So now let me use it. Check it out. Okay. All right. So beta is for subscribers only. I don't know, Patches. Do you not have... Okay. So Lisa answered that question. So you would only have the setting beta option if you are a Cricut Access subscriber. And I am. I pay the $9.99 a month. It's because I use it a lot. But as you saw, I just had to hit subscriber and then it told me I was active and then it worked. But basically what the warp is, you'll see in a lot of designs, like how those letters are kind of like different. Like you have one going this way and then you would get another one going the other way. So it allows you to do like different ways of doing your letters. So like that. So you can play around with it. I thought it was one that was like, I'll see how it goes. So it's just another feature that's coming. So usually when it's in beta, it means it's coming. But the only way to see it is if you're a subscriber and you're in the beta settings. I sometimes am in beta, but a lot of times I like just to be in live, and then I do that. But yes, there's always changes to Design Space. Like I think they do it daily. But I will show you. It looks great with sentence. Oh, that's great. So Lisa's played. Check it out. Patricia said, I'm excited about the new feature. That's awesome. Yeah, it's a pay to play kind of platform. It really is. So let's open it up again. Yeah, it's definitely a cool feature. And if you ever get like, because a lot of times you'll get into Design Space and you'll be like, it'll say update. Let me show you where you can see like what it updated. Sometimes when we have enough time on Q&As, I'll show you. But let me show you where you can. You would go to what's new. So go to the little hamburger menu. And, not profile. What's new? And then it tells you. So like 7.27, edge scaling, enhanced bound. Again, you're new to Cricut, so some of this might be all like foreign, but just so you know, if you ever are curious and want to know what's the updates, that's where you would go. Okay? And then my home screen. Nancy said, a friend wants me to make the letter CJ for a baby towel in baseball fabric. Would I cut it out like vinyl, but put fabric for the material? No, you would do fabric. So, Nancy, the question would be, do you have a maker or do you have an explorer? Because if you have... Yeah, what machine are you using? So, if I was going to do that, I would do it with heat and bond. I would cut out the fabric, and I could be overthinking, you ladies can help me with this. I would cut out the fabric in C and J, and you can cut it on the maker. And the best blade for the fabric is the rotary blade for the maker. And then apply the heat and bond to it. And then put it to the towel. If you do have a Explorer Air, you have to put the heat and bond first on the fabric and use the fabric blade to cut it out. Yes. So, or... you can, I don't know if there's a reason for the fabric or she just wants the baseball theme, because there's patterned heat transfer vinyl. So you could go to like Expressions Vinyl, you can go to Amazon and you can type in baseball theme heat transfer vinyl and you might just be able to find the heat transfer vinyl. But anytime you're cutting fabric, you're using the fabric as the material that you're cutting in Design Space. So when you get to that screen where it says pick my material, you pick your material. I hope that helped, Nancy. Carla said, on Amazon, I had been wanting black and white cow print vinyl and came across some that said something about making stickers, and there was a black and white cow print that said something tie-dye cow print. I don't understand. If you're looking for black and white cow print, oh shoot, I'm like talking to my screen. Didn't change my screen again. Let's see. Okay, let's go to Expressions Vinyl and see if they might have it. Expressions Vinyl. Cow print. There you go. So you can go to Expressions Vinyl, and here is cow print, and it's permanent vinyl. So there you go. That's what I would use. That's what I would use if you want a cow print. That's a really cool one. Like you see a lot of people making those door hangers and then they put half with like cow print and then welcome on top. You could just use the vinyl. Or you could do a heat transfer vinyl. I don't know if they have heat transfer vinyl. Do they do it? Cow. I think they can't say cow print. Oh yeah, they have it in both. But they have it in both, in heat transfer vinyl and in vinyl, but they have paw prints, they have cheetah prints, leopard prints, snake skin. So I love Expressions Vinyl. I do ask if you are going to use them to use my affiliate link. It is in the hub. But their vinyl is really good and I'm very happy with it, and you can easily find it and you can trust it, and it's very reasonably priced. So I hope that helps. Maker. Oh, Nancy, you're fine then. So you could cut it with the rotary blade and then put the heat and bond on it. There you go, Patches. I just found it for you. Expressions Vinyl. Heat Transfer Vinyl. They had it in the cow print. Hey, Sherry. No worries. Yep. Lisa's helping. Baseball theme. Yep. Can you wash it? Yes, you can wash it. Yes. Yes. Heat and Bond is washable. Thank you, Nancy. Or Donna. Oh, yes, Kim. Have a great night. Get some rest. Oh, Patches is like, now I have to go order cow print. See, Lisa gave some directions. If you're using Heat and Bond, I use cold water, no dryer. For a baby towel, I would go with the heat transfer vinyl. I do need heat transfer vinyl. I'm doing 2 t-shirts. Do they do rolls too? Sometimes with their prints. So this is heat transfer vinyl. The heat transfer vinyl is just a sheet. They don't necessarily always do rolls with everything. Bonnie, I don't wash my stuff beforehand, so you're fine for your pillowcase. And just for the pillowcase too, it's just the pillowcase. I think it's an 18 by 18. When you're ready to fill it, if you get your pillow that you're going to insert, if you're not going to use like filler, which I don't typically like to use because it's lumpier, you always go a size up. So if you have an 18 by 18 pillow, it's a 20 by, or pillow cover, it's a 20 by 20 pillow, so it's like plush. If you're a 16 by 16, then you get an 18 by 18. No problem, Cheryl. I have this one. I can show it to you. Hold on. Let me look. Ouch. Ouch, ouch. So this is the pillow cover. Oh, it's 16 by 16. So this is the pillow color. You get them at Hobby Lobby. They're only $4.99. So that's what we're using. And I think I gave you the option of a white or a canvas. Fine. Oh, it's more, Elaine, pillowcase. No, it's more for a pillowcase for a decorative pillow. So it's square, the 16 by 16s, and again, the link should take you to Hobby Lobby. They have it for $4.99. That's usually the best price I see it. You can find them on Amazon too, but any pillowcase will do. Oh, yes, Cheryl, I thought you asked that question. Yes, if you watch the replay, there is a material called window clings, and you can definitely make window clings with your Cricut. I've only seen Cricut brand. I actually had a green one to make like Christmas trees for Christmas, and I never did. But I did see a project recently that used window clings, and I kind of wanted to play around with it, but I haven't done it yet. But yes, you can use window clings. Yes, that's true too. Oh, no worries, Elaine. How would you say it? Cover? Pillow cover? Maybe that's why. Yes, I probably said it. I say pillowcase when it's pillow cover. Yes. So I can see where it may be up. I'll go correct the wording. Penny, I didn't think I seen your question. I didn't see. Penny, ask your question again. I don't see it. I don't see it. And I went up far, so ask it again. Carla says, my daughter wants me to make 2 t-shirts with mom on a t-shirt and dad on a t-shirt. It's for my granddaughter's second birthday. Nice. They asked me if I had man enough to make them. Now that's a silly question. Of course I can. That's awesome, Carla. Perfect. I love that. Deco pillow cover. Okay. Yeah, cover. Now that it came to me. Yeah, pillow cover. That would make sense. I said pillowcase. You're see, I learned. And English is my first language. I did speak Polish though. My mother spoke Polish, so I do speak Polish. It's my second language and I do understand it. But don't speak it like I did when I was little. And I definitely, like, if I had to start a conversation right now, I'd have a really hard time. Really hard time. But if you spoke Polish to me, I could understand you. Penny said, my daughter wants me to make dog bandanas for her that say, ball is life with a tennis ball. Dog bandanas for her that say. So, are you adding the dog like adding it to the dog bandana? To make the dog bandana, I would assume you would need a pattern. And the pattern I would think that you could get from Etsy. Let me see real quick. Oh, perfect, Nancy. So if you want to make the dog bandana, I put dog banana. Bandana pattern. Let's see if it's in there. Oh yeah, there's actually some. So there's some patterns. So, girl, I have no idea. So I would, okay, so if Ashley came to me, I personally would not make the bandana. I would buy the bandana, and then I would add heat transfer vinyl to the bandana. But you want to be adventurous and you want to make some, you can come to Etsy usually. Let's see, I did dog bandana SVG. Let's see if there's an SVG. Oh no, it's just a couple pattern. Let's see, pattern. This one has a PDF, so it kind of gives you the pattern. But anyway, you would have to find a pattern, you would upload it into Design Space, and then you could make the bandana. But if you don't want to go to that trouble, you can buy the bandana, you can buy the bandana, and then I would just use heat transfer vinyl and make the design. And what did you want it to say? What did she say she wanted? Ball is life with a tennis ball. Yeah, so you could go into Design Space. So let's assume you just bought the bandana. You would do new project, replace. You would hit text. So ball is life. Maybe do life in a different font. So you could pick any font you want. So doing it. Okay, so ball is, and then I would do life maybe in a different text or larger. Ball is life. That's funny though. That would be my daughter's Sunny is like that. I'm not always the best at fonts, but okay. Ball is life. Let's change it. Oh, that's ugly. That is ugly. Do script. Okay, that's really ugly. I'm not gonna lie. Combination of those are not pretty, but so you would just put the text and then hit attach, okay, and then just go in here and get an image, and I would hit tennis ball, and I would keep it simple. Like that. That's what I would add. I would honestly add that. and I would do it in green. And then you would put the bandana and then you would size it. That of course is bothering me. So let's just make this. Let's just keep it. Yeah. So that's how I would do it. That's how I would do it. Keep a simple design. You can find lime green, vinyl, heat transfer vinyl, and then just type it in letters. So I hope that helped. But you don't, again, I showed you don't have to get an SVG. You can create the SVG, take the letters, and then take the images and make it yourself, size it, and you're good to go. So I hope that helped. Oh, cut a triangle to dog's neck. He'd speak Polish to you, yeah. Oh, lots of ladies are saying you can get the patterns for free. Perfect. Fonts are hard. Yeah, Melody, they really are. I did show, for maybe those that missed it, there's this site. We're good on time. Oh, we're over time. But, all right. 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. I showed this site. It's wordmark.it. So if you want, like you wanted to do Ball is Life, this site, so basically any font that I have installed on my website, on my Mac is here. So you can, so instead of picking each one, like I love that one, the blueberry yogurt. So any font that I have installed on here, now I could see. So it saves you time because you don't have to keep clicking in Design Space. How does that font look? How does that font look? How does that font look? Go to this website. It's free. It's wordmark.it. I posted it in the group. Type your word and then you can see all the fonts. So in this case, I like blueberry yogurt. So when I come back to my project, I can come up here. I can change the font. Type in blueberry yogurt right there. Oh, that one says blueberry pancake because that was the Cricut font. So hold on. Blueberry yogurt. Let's do it right. It's a system font because it's my system. It doesn't recognize Cricut's fonts. It only recognizes mine. And now it's going to change it to blueberry yogurt. There we go. Okay? So, have fun with that one. And then I'm going to wrap it up. Because we still have not had dinner, believe it or not. Well Obsessed. What font is that? You'll have to catch it up on there real quick. Yes, Lisa brings a great point. In the hub, there is a Zoom link. Ladies, you have access to 24/7 Zoom here. Take advantage of it. Come in the group. Lisa is amazing. She will help you. Zoom allows you to do it face-to-face. So if you have any problems, make sure that Zoom room is an added feature. So, all right. Everybody's good. Yay, this was very good. I hope everybody enjoyed this. I hope if you got one little thing from it, drop it in the comments. I would love to know what you got from this Q&A, something that went aha, something that you thought somebody else may enjoy learning, however you want to do it. But drop it in the comments because I definitely want to know that you got something, and I love hearing about that. The next week is our project, so we will be meeting here. I don't do it via Zoom just to cause, again, less overwhelm. We do it here, we do it live. It's usually about an hour and a half, 2 hours at times, but I do like to keep it at an hour and a half because you guys have stuff to do, and we do it later in the evening. But if you have questions about the projects, make sure you're dropping your questions. Please come visit daily. We would love to see your projects. We would love to hear from you. There are lots of ladies in here, and I'm super proud of each and every one of you that come and share your projects and use your machine. That is how you're going to learn it. is implementing what we teach here, and then you just go from there. You have fun. So, perfect. Awesome, awesome, awesome. You are so welcome. Oh, Bonnie said the hub does more than I realized. Perfect. So keep dropping. I love going and reading and seeing what you guys got out of these Q&As. I will be back here next. Oh, so I take it back. Let me say, we are meeting on a Saturday. So actually, we will be back on the 18th of March. Use your calendars. 18th of March at 8 p.m. Eastern. My daughter is visiting next week, and so I already had a pig party booked, and so I wanted to move the Cricut a little further, only because I didn't want to take 2 nights out of the 3 days that she's here. She's only here Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And then she flies back out, so it's a short little visit. So, with that said, I will be back here March 18th to Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern, so we can make our spring pillow. So, oh, you're so welcome. So welcome. All right, ladies, I will see you soon. Have a great night. Bye.